Hi, this is Leona McNamara from Spiritual Medium Readings with Leona and from the Facebook group, The Reading Circle. Today's bite-sized video is a little bit about the different layers we use within our mediumship. A lot of people seem to think that we work, with individual clairs, oh, I'm a clairvoyant, I'm this or that or whatever. But what you have to understand is that when you're doing a mediumship reading, your clairs are all working together as a blend. You're not just going to, like, even if you see a vision and you're getting some information clairvoyantly, it won't just be purely visual. You'll be getting a sense of knowing, which is, you may be getting a sense of knowing, which is claircognizant, alongside that image that, you're seeing, for example, a trailer or a digger or something like that, and a sense of knowing that this was a project they worked on in their garden, or you'll get a sense of knowing that this was to do with their actual job, that maybe they were a builder or something like that, so it's not going to be just in pure isolation that you'll be getting anything. But to go back to, the clairs, the list of them, clairvoyance means clair seeing. Okay, if you get the image objectively, which is outside of your mind, like visually seeing something with your eyes outside of yourself, is known as objective clairvoyance. If you're seeing it within your mind's eye, which is very, very common, that's known as subjective clairvoyance. Okay, so this is when you see something visually, an image of something. Clairaudience then objectively is if you're hearing outside your head something, or subjectively is within the mind, you're hearing something. So, that could be anything. You could be hearing an accent, you could be hearing the noise of something being hammered or whatever it may be. So that's clairaudience. Claircognizance then is the sense of clear knowing. So you just know something. It's like even with your own intuition, the vibe you get off somebody if you meet them or whatever, you just know they're this certain way or whatever it may be, So claircognizance, you get a sense of knowing, you just know this information, you're not sure how, but you know it. And clairsentience, which I feel is the key to unlocking the bigger picture always within your mediumship readings. Clairsentience could be giving you like physical sensations to do with the person, the spirit communicator. So maybe if there's evidence coming up surrounding their cause of passing, you may get like a sensation of like pain or something in your head and know it's to do with an injury to the head or excuse me, or a stroke or something like that. Or you might get a sensation in your chest and know it's to do with the lungs or the heart or something. So they might impress a physical sensation or make you aware of something within your body as a way of getting some evidence across. Or it could be that they trigger certain emotions within you to try and help you to expand and express what they want to express about the relationship they had with the sitter or their personality. Do you feel, you're real bubbly and vibrant and, great fun, great crack, or do you feel like you're more reserved and, maybe you were depressed or something, this might be coming up as evidence as well that the communicator is giving you. So that's clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. There's also clairgustance, which means clear tasting. So, they can also give you tastes within your mediumship readings. Like, for example, they might give you the taste of curry or something like that, and maybe it's to bring up that like the last meal they had with the sitter was when they went out together for a curry, somewhere to a restaurant, or they might give you the taste of lasagna or something like this, and you just get that sense of knowing that this was the communicator's favorite food, or maybe it was their signature dish or something like that, so that's clairgustance. Then clairalience is clear smelling. So, there's many ways this can come in as well. You might get the smell of smoke, like cigarette smoke, know they were a smoker. There might be the smell of like essential oils or something, and that they were an aromatherapist, or this again, the smell of food or anything like that, so that can all come in to unlock the bigger picture and to give you a story that we're trying to express, as part of the communication. Now, there's different ways that you can improve and work on sharpening up those different layers. Now, they will all be working together as a blend, but you can do certain things to sharpen each one. So, for example, clairvoyance, you can visualize, just walking around your house. You can sit on your couch and visualize walking around and seeing things in detail within your bedroom or in the kitchen, or, visualize yourself walking down the street outside the front of your house, or getting into your car and heading in towards town, or whatever it is, and just really looking around and seeing all the details within your mind, within this visualization that you're doing. Because everything that you improve on and you become aware on within your day-to-day life, this will benefit your mediumship, because you'll suddenly become more aware of little details within your mediumship reading if you're becoming more aware of the details within your day-to-day life. With clairaudience, you could, go for a walk outside and really become, again, hyper aware of the sounds around you, the sound of like a car driving by, the sound of birds, the sound of a busy city, or, what are you hearing when you get the sense that you're in a rural area? Is it just the little hum of the crickets in the background, or what, because if you become aware of these things within your mediumship reading, they all aid in building the bigger picture. You can describe then that, oh, this person lived, out in the country, and you might start hearing, a song and just get the sense that, like, oh, this was their favorite song, or it was the song that was played at their funeral. Maybe you'll get an image of the funeral and you'll hear the song at the exact same time, and you'll get the sense of knowing that it was their favorite song and it was played then at their funeral. So it's the blend of it all working together. You can improve, like say clairgustance. You could, even if you wanted, sit down when you have a few minutes to spare and write out a list of different things, like a lemon, Italian food, whatever, peppermint sweets, and just sit there and take a few minutes with each of them to feel like, how does that actually taste me, without actually physically tasting it, and again, they can all come into your reading then, because it's about just opening your awareness and allowing these things, if the communicator wants to bring them up as part of the story, to come into your readings. Now, clairsentience for me, though, is has always been the key to unlocking everything, really, because if I'm getting something visually or hearing something, but I'm not actually sure how it ties in or fits in, or what part of the story it is connected to, I always dip down into my clairsentience and try and get the feeling, the emotion behind it. Does it feel like it's connected to a happy time, to a sad time? Oh, what is this? Oh, it's connected to a celebration. I'm feeling happy now. Oh, now, the next thing, more information starts flowing in. I'm now seeing a birthday cake, and I know that this is all connected to a happy occasion. It was the birthday party, and whatever, I might see the flash then of the date it's connected to, and so on, So when you go into the emotion, it normally helps to open up more information connected to whatever you might be seeing visually or hearing, Clairsentience, though, can give you so much information, because, as I was saying already, it can open up, physical sensations within the body to express, maybe medical issues that the communicator had in life, or bring you to the end of life scenario, and maybe what had happened to them, before their passing. But also it can really unlock the deeper story behind the relationship with the sitter by feeling into those emotions. Now, if you have healing to do within your own life as a medium, these particular emotions may be a trigger for you for something that you didn't heal from. So you may not be able to go there, and that could end up limiting you within your mediumship, you know. So this is why it's so important for mediums to do the self-healing and growth and all that kind of stuff, because when we don't, we close ourselves off to certain information, you know, coming into our readings, because we're just not able to go there, right? So you know, it's just so important that we do our own self-growth and self-healing, you know, because it really opens up our mediumship communications. So if you found this useful or helpful or interesting at all, feel free to please like and subscribe to my channel. And you're welcome to share this with anybody you feel may benefit from it. Also, feel free to drop anything in the comments on other topics that you may like to have covered in these bite-sized videos, or any questions you have in relation to this video or anything at all to do with mediumship at all. And see you next time. Bye.